Hello guys, welcome to my first ever podcast. This season the NBA has had one of the most exciting MVP races in recent memory. Unlike other years, there has not been a clear-cut MVP candidate. Last year, James Harden won his MVP award deservingly, as he had a spectacular season, leading the Houston Rockets to the best record in the NBA, averaging 30 points and almost 9 assists a game. It was Harden's MVP to lose last season, especially considering he almost won it the year before, when Russell Westbrook took home the MVP, averaging his first ever triple-double. Voters felt Harden was long overdue the MVP because of his great performances in past years. In the 2018-2019 NBA season, there has emerged three major candidates that have a chance at winning the MVP this season. The first candidate is reigning MVP James Harden, of course. James Harden has carried a load for the Rockets most of the season. Injuries have plagued the Rockets, forcing Harden to have more responsibility on his shoulders. He is scoring at a historic rate unlike any other player in history. As of February 25, 2019, he is averaging 36 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds per game. Harden had a 32-game streak of scoring at least 30 points, which is the second longest ever behind a Wilt Chamberlain, who had 65 games of scoring at least 35 points. With the skills Harden possesses, nobody can guard him one-on-one. He is arguably the best offensive player in the game today. The next candidate has made splashes in recent headlines around the league, and that player is Paul George. Noise has certainly built up around PG-13's chance of winning MVP. George is a premier two-way player who can lock you up and pull up a jumper in your face on the other side of the court. George is in a race for Defensive Player of the Year as well. He's leading the league in steals with 2.2 a game. He also consistently guards the opposition's best player. George is the second leading scorer in the NBA, averaging 28 points a game and 8 rebounds. He and Russell Westbrook have been one of the best tandems in the whole league. His impact has translated to winning games as well with the Thunder, having the third seed in a toughly contested Western Conference. If they get a chance, they can make a big run in the Western Conference playoffs this year. The last legitimate candidate to win MVP this year is the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has led his Bucks to the best record in the NBA this season. Giannis is averaging 27 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists this year. His insane impact is felt all over the court. Giannis creates mismatches all over the floor because of his size. Although he lacks a consistent jumper, he does not have issues creating offense a different number of ways. He can force his way to the basket and posterize you on one end, or post up and cause double teams so that he can kick out to his teammates so that he can knock down shots. His leadership has helped the Bucks create an identity for themselves. The Bucks center their system around Giannis, which is why they have been so successful this season. If I were a voter today, I would probably pick Giannis Antetokounmpo for the main reason that he is the best player on the best team. He has made the biggest impact and made the biggest waves throughout the league this season. The MVP race will also depend on how these NBA players finish up the regular season and how their records of the respective teams are by the end. The conversation can change as the year winds down, but these candidates look to secure their spots as the best in the game today. Will it be the best scorer in the game who wins it, the best two-way player in the game, or the best player on the best team? It will be interesting to see who the media votes for this year. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.